Hello, this is Mike B, and this is an installation of the Govee B604A or Govee G1 Pro gaming lamp. Now, Govee recommends that you use a 24 to 30 inch monitor. This is a 32. I have a 24 if I need it. However, I would really like it to work on this one because I do two 24s and then the 32 in the middle. Alright, let's see. Otherwise I'll have to swap things up. But it comes with the light bars, which you put on each side facing the wall. They're for bounce diffusion. And then it comes with the rope, which you want to have the wire up top, because if you take a look at the camera, when I find it I will tell you. Alright, here it is, actually it's right there. Look at the camera here, it's got the ports for them on the back. Show this camera. Ports on the back, and then the power adapter, so the controller built in here. Also has an 1/8 inch jack, which comes with a splitter, so that way you can run audio directly to it. So that way you can run sound, your music notes off of that, rather than using a pickup mic, which is right here. Anyway, it comes with a power adapter right here, which is 12 volts, 3 amps. And that's, well, it comes with these things, which are going to be your corners. And then it comes with top and bottoms. The other two corners, 2 tops, 2 bottoms, or you can use them on the side if you need. We'll go into that a little bit. And these are your corners. And one more. These. That's a clip for your cable from your neon rope. And then, of course, these, which I won't use to calibrate. And from what I've gotten from others that have installed this, they wish they could have moved it afterwards for calibration. So don't peel this off until you test your calibrations. It's okay to recalibrate after, but you want to make sure that as much of the screen is in view as possible. So we're going to play around with stacking some things underneath this, because if it's anything like the original immersion, or Dreamview now, then the camera was not high enough and tilted too far in, or not tilted enough in. So we'll probably try to raise it up and tilt it in a little bit, because it's more or less a webcam mount, and that's just not going to work well looking at the screen. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this guy up. First thing you want to do is use some, you can use the prep pads they give you, but I have Tech alcohol here, which is 99%, so you can use 91 or 70%, but you're going to have to wait for that water to dry that it leaves behind. As you can tell, this evaporates very quickly because it has no water in it. And I'm just cleaning the whole monitor just because I didn't clean it before I turn it over. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to run, since I'm running either DisplayPort or HDMI, I'm going to go ahead and run the 1/8 inch to this audio out or headphone out jack on the back here. That way it picks up less cables coming down from the monitor. Picks up the audio from the monitor, and then I can adjust the volume on the monitor itself. Alright, so let's take out the strip here. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. It comes with a template. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of look up a rough fitting up here. Fit up. Yeah. So that's why they recommend a bigger or a smaller screen. Because obviously it's not going to cover a huge area. But even on a 24, I'm just looking at it real quick. Yeah, 24 it covers the pretty much the whole area, but I would doubt a 30 would be much better. Especially if it's a large format 30 or you know, you're in extreme wide screens. Alright. 21:9. Now this is a (16:19). So let's see. We're probably gonna have to do it like this or like this. Personally, I like this because we have the bars for that are mounted a little lower or sitting a little lower, shining underneath. So we really don't need it underneath. So I'm just going to put it on top. Alright. So that's how I like it. I'm going to move it down a little bit by folding these. Now you can use a tape measure. I probably would, but then I have to go dig for one. So we're just gonna eyeball center here since I've already got something leveling it. Honestly, I might just leave this on the monitor. And I'm recording my installation of this, even though I might need to redo some things like that, because I know that it may not be the simplest thing to install, and any help that you can get from it would be great. So I'm usually good at figuring things out or making my own way, so I'll figure it out. And I'm just going to leave those like that. Okay. Might get more reflection actually leaving that on the back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put our 3M VHB, which is very high bond. That's why it's gray. Adhesive, which means you're not going to get it off by hand, at least without a hair dryer. And even then, the VHB does not like coming off. Alright. Put the corners on first and kind of get a position and see how I like it. There's two templates, I believe, that come with this. I think it's a 16:9 and a 21:9. Yes, this is 16:9, but with this, I wouldn't have been able to do it just on this level. So just kind of play around with it. Even if yours isn't a 21:9, you may want to use the 21:9 template. Said, just carefully set these down because they're not going to want to come back off very easily. So make sure you get them aligned. And this type of stuff, this VHB, if you ever need to reinstall it, use a heat gun or hair dryer. And also you can use new VHB. Usually it's for automotive, but you can probably find part of a roll or something on eBay or Amazon. But you want to use probably acetone or alcohol to try to take it off. I haven't tried yet on VHB, so I really don't know. VHB is more normally used for, like I said, automotive trim body. And could be used on the interior because it's resistant to heat and has a higher weight capacity. But also is made for permanent installs usually. Jeez. If you're thinking about trimming your nails before this, don't. Because I can't even get to them. Okay, good. That's in place. Then we're going to go ahead and install the top ones, and then we're going to wait on the bottom ones and see where we want them to pull it to the tightness we want. And these go outward, so that way you're not blocking the strip. Alright. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to leave the template on there, at least for now. And most of them I'm seeing have been routing this way. And they've got rubber bumpers on them. Just don't put a lot of pressure on your screen. No liability. Alright, let's... So put in the top first and then put in the bottom. I would recommend looking at this. Now, I haven't done the calibration on this yet, of course, because it's not installed. But I'm assuming that it has an option for counterclockwise and clockwise, like the Immersion, Flow Pros, other Dreamview type products, or immersive products. Okay, so these are the front and back views of the monitor right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera and we're going to kind of clip it on there. As you can see, there's a lot of space. So what we're going to do with that, we're going to make sure we're leaning down enough. I do not like that angle. Don't forget to take a little piece off of the camera. Well, ain't that pretty? And just like Flow Pro and Flow Plus and Flow, you just plug in one cable, it's wide off the two. And there you have these. You can do some, droning with them. Alright, anyway. Alright, so see, we'll probably use these like this, but for now I'm going to keep them to the side. There's 3 left. Alright. And then we got something for cables right here. Probably just put it in the middle. Gonna fit all the cables. See, this is the audio jack I was telling you about, the audio in. This is not going to play nice. Put something down there. Yeah, I don't think it's going to fit all of them bundled up, but if I just do one of the hopefully I will have time to edit this. There we go. I'll have to see how it works with editing. And I definitely want to run these underneath. Oh, I didn't need to unplug that. I think it'll look better. And I'm definitely just going to leave that for now since this is kind of holding itself. We'll need it. So I'm going to hold those in, so I'll use the others. Alright. This is not as like your other Evoke light where it's smoother diffusion. This is a little more see-through. Okay. And now on to testing calibration.